This is Raven from Raven's Reviews, and welcome back to the channel. We gotta do some finger dancing and some hearts for today's video, y'all, because we got a smorgasbord. So first off, we're starting off with Dream Diamonds. We are gonna swatch that last color out of that large haul. Before we get right into the video, we are going to be testing out the gel polish remover and also making a set of press-ons. So I am just ridiculously excited for this video. So let's get to with the swatching of Dream Diamonds. Oh my goodness, the sparkle on her. So as with any Madam Glam product I try, I show you the swatches from the website, and then we get into the swatching. So the description was a periwinkle blue, and I actually think this is more of a royal blue, but this color is drop dead gorgeous. So even though it wasn't identical to the picture, I can definitely see with other lighting how this could become more of like that periwinkle glow. This is only with one coat, but the coverage is so beautiful, and I really love, like, this is definitely diamonds. This just jumps out of the nail. I love her. Also, in a few short moments, you will be able to see Dream Diamonds with 2 coats on all of the skin tones, on Jolie, Josephine, and Veronica. And also, I did one that was 3 coats as well, just to test out the difference, but it's very opaque after 2 coats. Do you see that? Oh my goodness, it is so gorgeous. So the only one with 3 coats is Jolie. The other 2 are 2 coats. I just am obsessed with the coverage, and I really love, my mermaid heart is really happy with this. Oh, do you see with the lighting change how gorgeous that is? So before we get into the thick of it, the meat and potatoes, I just wanted to let you guys know, for any of the Madam Glam products you see today, if you'd like to head over and cop yourself some, if you would like to save some coins, you can use my friend's code, my nail sister, Priya. That is Priya30, and you get 30% off at checkout. Oh my goodness, I couldn't resist. I had to show y'all what it looked like in matte. And that is just giving me mad mermaid scale vibes. I can't get over, like, with it shiny, you see the diamond aspect. And with it matte, whoo, it brings those sparkles to a whole new life. So I thank Envy so much for bringing matte into my life, because I was a little bit of a glossy snob, and I thought that everything had to be glossy, and I didn't realize that there really is a place for matte. So that ends the Dream Diamond swatch, and we're going to get into prepping the nails for my press-ons and also trying the gel remover polish. Do y'all think it's going to work? Just keep watching and you'll find out. To my beautiful nail family, I hope this video found you well, and that your February is off to a gorgeous start. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Now let's get into the other magic of this video. So I'm just gonna quickly prep the first thumb of the press-ons, and then we're gonna go right into the gel polish remover. So I couldn't resist for this set. I had to use my short stilettos that I just recently got in the Toronto Nail and Beauty order. Now this short stiletto is perfect. This is like the regular length that I usually wear my nails. So I was so excited to be able to try out these jelly tips. So I am just going to quickly go in with my mini file, make sure that the stiletto is sharped like a weapon, that it is, not sharped, that it's shaped to perfection. And I just wanted to show you a glimpse of what we're going to be creating today, just so that as we're doing the nail polish remover, you know what to look forward to. So this is the Madam Glam gel polish remover. Now, I just decided to quickly place it on these 2 fingers. I do know that sparkle polish is like the hardest thing to come off, so this also will be like a really good test for this stuff. And I'm also going to be doing it on just a regular polish with 2 coats to see how well the product works. So down in the comments, let me know, do you think this remover is going to work? And if it does, this is an absolute game changer. This means no more soaking your fingers with the traditional cotton pad and tinfoil alien fingers. So I was actually very excited to see how this was going to work. So I made sure I did this before I started the press-on set, so it had time to sit. But I made sure I just gathered all of the footage from the removal process, from the gel remover, just so that I could show that to you in a concentrated part of this video and then move on to the press-ons. So snap, crackle, pop. Do you see what's happening? It is literally lifting. It's crackling right there. I could not get over that. It is lifting the gel polish. Now, for sparkle polish, you would have to scrape off after 5 minutes, scrape off that first layer and reapply to fully remove the product. But this works amazing because nail enthusiasts and nail techs alike, you know how difficult it is to remove sparkle polish. So this was actually a really exciting experiment. And as you can see, the entire first layer, that is top coat, and the first layer of sparkles came right off. So to finish this off, you would just have to apply it one more time, reapply, and you would have a complete removal of that product. I quickly wanted to show it to you on just the regular polish so you could really see how well this works. So I actually did not pull it on, I didn't put the product on the full nail, as you can see, but right where I put the product, it is lifting, and this is only after 3 minutes. That is 2 coats with a top coat. So I am really impressed with this stuff. If you just give it its actual time of 5 minutes for a 2 coat, it will completely remove the product. And if you have like a thicker product or sparkle, then you just have to reapply once. But I am really impressed with how this worked. This is definitely a game changer. So for the question, will it or won't it? It definitely did. It worked. I was actually so fascinated. There's a part of it where you're like, ugh, that looks gross, but also so fascinating. Science is so cool. So there's actually a lot of products sold on Amazon that are not safe. They're made with like turpentine and all sorts of other products that should not be sitting on your skin or your nails. But this is all ethically sourced. So if you want to try this out, I would really encourage you to try Madam Glam's gel remover, sorry. And now, without further ado, we're going to get right into the press-ons. I couldn't resist. We had to bring Miss Bésame out. As soon as I swatched this color, I was just like, it needs to be on my nails right meow. So let's dive into these press-ons. So very shortly, we're actually going to be hitting my 1 year of my nail journey so far. And during that year, I have always had my natural nails. So I have mostly done overlays. So in the new year, I did make a big chop just due to a couple broken nails, and I just really wanted to start fresh. So I've never actually done press-ons for myself. So this is going to be a huge learning experience because I do know when making press-ons, sometimes you experience shrinkage and things of that nature. So I really wanted to make a set of press-ons and really see and kind of learn the pros and cons and how I can fix certain things so that I can make press-ons to the best of my ability. So as I was just blabbering on there, I quickly went in with Perfect Black 1 coat on that ring fingernail, and now I'm using Northern Lights, which is a gorgeous magnetic polish I just got in the last haul for Madam Glam. The gorgeous, it almost has like a turquoise, a purple, and there's almost like a blue. It kind of shifts. I think there's even a yellow in there. So I really wanted to use this alongside Bésame because I thought it would be a match made in heaven, and boy, it was. So for this press-on set, I use a lot of colors from the new haul. So perfect white, perfect black, Bésame. I use the, I actually didn't need to use the base, but I did use the no rub top coat. So I was really impressed with their product in general. That's why I did this secondary haul after the Advent Calendar series. But actually working with the products more now, because I was really careful with the Advent Calendar series. The bottles were so tiny. There's only a few sets that I did, and I was so nervous I didn't want to waste it. So now that I have full bottles, y'all, prepare for so many nail looks and press-ons. I am just so inspired. And isn't this Northern Lights spectacular? Oh, I am in love. So traditionally, when you see cat's eye, you see the classic like vertical line. It's a vertical, like it's like a slanted line. But that's not just what cat's eye can do. If you play around with the different polarities from the circle to your square magnet, I could not get over how the one polarity was essentially pulling the product down the nail to the sidewalls and the other was pushing it. So you can really make unique designs that can make like a marriage match made in heaven with whatever you're doing. So just being able to play around and create a design within that magnetic polish was so exciting. And we've got to use the flashy. Flash that into perfection. Flash cure. Now, my bread, my butter, my raven flakes, I can't do without these chameleon flakes. I love them so much. And it's just such a simple, like, I know a lot of people are into sparkles. I'm into raven flakes. I just think it adds such a gorgeous, gorgeous glow to that nail. The fragments of what I call fairy dust or mermaid scales, it's just unreal. And it really adds life to this color. So I'm just gonna quickly breathe life onto the rest of these nails with these raven flakes, and then we're gonna get into the design. Also a big shout out to Mama Does Nails. These are the gorgeous raven flakes that she put in my Halloween mystery box. I've really been digging into the recesses, into the drawers, trying to pull out things that I wasn't able to use last year and really make some gorgeous sets. So please make sure you have those notification bells on, that you have subscribed so you don't miss any of the amazing videos that are going to be coming out. I am so excited to share this with you guys. And there's even some polish organizing videos that are going to be coming out in the near future, and there's just some amazing things for the channel. There's going to be some cute special Valentine's Day videos as well, so please stay tuned for that. Now I just quickly put a dot of the perfect white onto the ring palette that I created, and we are just going to go in and do a couple veins. And basically the brainchild of this set was I wanted to create something that was complementary to the beautiful chaos set that I created, but was different in its own right. So I really love how this set turned out. And on top of all the magic, I am using the detail liner. This Madam Glam detail liner is spectacular. Do you see the precision? I've got surgeon hands and I'm shaky, okay? And this is making it as though I've got hands of a surgeon. And that is what a nail tech or nail enthusiast must have. And also, it's like you have to have the hands of the surgeon and the lungs of a diver, because we be holding our breath for like what seems like 10 minutes when we do these lines and put down the gorgeous sparkles and raven flakes. Please, in the comments down below, let me know if you hold your breath during line work, because I sure do. I do. Now, I'm doing a little bit of a different method than I did in my Kiara Sky ocean nail video, I am actually going in with my Madam Glam ombre brush, and I am just gently wiggling with a teensy bit of alcohol on that brush, and I am just creating this gorgeous marbling. I really love this effect. It definitely gives a different effect than like the application brush, for instance, with the same rubbing alcohol. So it's really impressive. Also, shout out to rubbing alcohol, isopropyl, however you say that, Magic. Thank you, because you help us nail techs and enthusiasts so very much. I always try to say it, but I fail. Isopropyl alcohol. There we go. I wanted to quickly come back in here because this dreamy set, I just wanted something that was simple and beautiful. But with this technique, if you choose to cure and then go in with opposite veins, you could really create like a very in-depth marble. But I was so tickled pink with the results of this first, like the first coat of lines, that I didn't choose to go back in with more. But again, this is up to personal taste, so you can use that same technique and layer her to get more dimension if you choose. I also wanted to take a moment. I have been moving my hand backwards and forwards all around, doing some spirit hands as it looks, and the product is not spilling off that little ring palette. So I am quite impressed. Just between the viscosity of gel paint or gel polish, as long as you don't put too much product on that ring palette, it's a game changer. I'm not having to dip over to my regular size palette. I can just use this mini one. So I'm really in love with her. I created her on a live with the beautiful Mama Does Nails and LK Beauty. If you'd like to see how I created this ring, you can definitely put that in the comments down below, because I will be doing a ring series. The next episode is going to be showcasing an engagement and wedding ring. But if you'd like to see how I created this palette, you can definitely comment that down below and I will make that video. But I definitely thought, like, I have always wanted a mini ring palette after I saw it in Sweet Tea's video, actually, Sweet Tea Nails. And I had it in my wish list. And after I had I had played around with the rings, I was like, that's it. Like, I must make a little mini palette. And now that I've used it with nail art, I am obsessed. I love it. And if any of you beautiful humans make any rings, I would love you to tag me. Miss Girly Nails 66, she actually did a set after watching the ring video, and I will include that right here so you can see that gorgeous ring. But I was just so tickled pink that I was able to inspire her, because she inspires me with her gorgeous stamping and her amazing nail art looks. So I love this community so much. So if anybody makes any rings, please tag me, because I love to see it. So we are just finishing off this gorgeous marbling here, and then I'm going to be top coating. So I quickly wanted to show you what the press-ons looked like before I put them on my nails, but without, like, that was natural light. Did you see that purple? And then this is with the ring light. I had to showcase this Northern Lights. It is such a gorgeous cat's eye. So I had to get the super cat's eye, but I am not sleeping on magnetic polishes from Madam Glam. I'm in love. Wet Bandit is the next one that I have to pick up. And Kevin from the Wandering New York collection, which just makes me think of Home Alone. So we are going in with Madam Glam's No Wipe Top Coat for that gorgeous I call this nail porn for the gorgeous look. Like there's something about top coating your work of art when you are finished that is so satisfying. So 2022 is going to be filled with firsts, and I've never put on a press-on set with glue before, so I'm actually going to be using jelly tabs that I have to put on this set. But in the near future, I am going to suck it up and we are going to bust out the glue and try it. I was traumatized. I watched this video on YouTube with a nail tech trying to put on press-ons, and she squirted the glue in her eye, and it just really freaked me out. So we're getting out of comfort zones though this year, so I'm definitely going to be trying it, but for the sake of this video, I will be putting these on with the jelly tabs. Speaking of jelly tabs, here they are. I got these ones from a McCart press-on set. Now, the large thumb is too big for my thumb, but I'm actually going to use that one and just tailor make it for myself so that we don't waste that beautiful jelly tab. So I'm just going to take my scissors, cut, and then place it on my nail. These jelly tabs are so easy to use, and if you're only doing, like, you want to look for an evening or for like 2 days, this is perfect. You can still wash your hands, do everything you need to do without risk of her popping off. And if she does, there's more tabs. But if you want something for more longevity, then I would suggest you use that nail glue. So here's the moment of truth. Will it fit? Did it shrink too much? Let's see. We need a serious round of applause for this moment. So definitely I know things that I can improve upon for my next press-on set. Because there's definitely, like, there was a little bit of product near the cuticles that I didn't like when I did put it on. So I will make sure that it's extra thin in those areas. But I was really impressed. This press-on set was so easy to create, and just watching the satisfying, like being able to pop her on that jelly tab was just everything. So be prepared. There's going to be so much more press-on videos. This was just the beginning. But thank you guys so much for watching the process of me making these press-ons and applying them. And now I'm just going to adorn my little fingies with some cuticle oil. Now, as I said in my last video, PSA time. Make sure every day, even if you're not wearing nails, that you are massaging some yummy, yummy cuticle oil into your fingers. We don't realize how, especially with COVID, our hand washing, things that we're doing around the house, cleaning, that it is very damaging to our thin skin fingers. So please be kind to yourself and massage those cuticles. But I am so impressed with how this press-on set out, and sharing is caring. We are just going to put some of that cuticle oil on the other hand, but they match. This is definitely like, I love it. I love when a set can match, but it doesn't have to be identical. And I really love the swirls of the northern lights. It is giving me Aurora Borealis all over my ring finger. So I am in love. It would mean a lot for me, or a lot to me rather, for you guys to comment down below and let me know what you thought of this press-on set. And I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart, and my days would not be the same without you. I see your comments pop up, and it makes my day every day. I literally say, my nail family, you guys are everything to me. And I just pray that this video found you so well and that you enjoyed it. And I cannot wait to see you in the next. Mwah. And please, please share this with a friend if you enjoyed. Now, I am pretty impressed with just jelly tabs, how well these fit. And I think that if I had have used glue, I would have had a little bit more of a flush fitting, but I was so impressed. And the only nail that shrunk was my ring finger, and it was only by a tiny, tiny bit that it shrunk. So I was very impressed. So thank you, Madam Glam. You gave me some pretty claws. Now you know it's not a Raven original without a bunch of hand modeling, pictures, and usually story time. So the story time and conversation was earlier, so prepare for the last looks. You know, I get my inner photographer and I just start snapping away, and it makes me feel like $1,000,000 because it's where you can really showcase that art where you just poured your heart and soul into. And I know I talk about this often, but I'm just so happy to have this outlet. I struggle really bad with chronic pain, and sometimes it's really hard to find that light. And you guys have quickly become such a huge light in my life alongside this art. So I have to give another thank you. I love you guys so stinking much.